Have you ever seen anyone crazy enough to take a dip in the waters of Chernobyl? The radiation levels on his body spiked to a terrifying 300 microsieverts. Meet our daredevil lead, Gene. Last time, the team discovered an underground entrance at reactor number 5. However, the passage was completely submerged under radioactive wastewater. As the team leader, Gene used a DIY diving suit to plunge into the depths and find a way in. Unfortunately, the mission was a bust, and they couldn't find the entrance. With no other choice, they headed outside the reactor to search for any mutated wildlife. In everyday life, radiation levels between 1 and 3 microsieverts are considered safe. But out here, the levels hit over 500, and long-term exposure is no joke. While not instantly fatal, being in this environment can cause serious cellular damage over time. But Gene and his crew didn't seem to care, treating the reactor ruins like a twisted water park on their inflatable raft. The decaying remains of the nuclear plant looked both massive and hauntingly beautiful. Suddenly, Jin's teammate decided it was time for Gene to get even closer to the water. He took a chainsaw to the raft, sending an unsuspecting Gene straight into the radioactive brew. Instead of panicking, Gene leaned into the madness and actually started swimming. The rest of the team freaked out, screaming at him to get out of the water immediately. Once he made it back to shore, they broke out the Geiger counter to scan him. The device went off. Jin's radiation levels were over 300. This meant his gear was heavily contaminated and the risk to his health was skyrocketing. Realizing the danger, Gene ripped off his jacket and ended the expedition to rush to the hospital. Do you think he's actually going to face permanent changes after this stunt?